on my glasses and show you guys a program that that we found. Again, I think you always find them all. So
because I don't sleep and I just scroll. And I don't doom scroll. I actually scroll for things that will help us.
So this particular program is called Minvo, Minvo. Again, you can find this on our resources page. But I wanted to show you that, yes, we have been using it. You can see that. So basically what this particular program does is that you can upload a video. You can either make shorts from a video or you can put on captions. So basically it does a little bit of everything. So you upload a video. It then transcribes the video. It cuts it into shorts that you can then edit based on if that's the exact place you want it to start and end. It adds captions. And it does what I think is probably one of the more brilliant things in the entire universe and planet, which is if you think about our video right now, we are beside each other. So typically what happened back in the day is that you would have to have a horizontal video within a vertical frame. Right. And then what would happen is you would put the captions below it and you would continue to go along your merry way. But what this does is it takes a horizontal video and it moves it. It's called split screen. And you can literally put one on top of the other. And I'm going to show you that exactly how it works. So I'm going to go into one that I've already done. And I'll go with it's called Moments. They call it View Moments. So you would literally upload your video. It would process AI generated clips, AI generated, actually I'm going to go back for a second because I want one that, no, go back. Let me see. Go this one. So I'm going to continue at this one. So basically it transcribes it. So if this particular video was, if I wanted to extend it, I can actually see the entire transcript. And I can quickly go through and say, I think I would like to start it here. And then I would like to end it on this.
And you'll see on the right-hand side, that's what the video actually was loaded up as.
And you can see the length as you change this. So I like to keep it under a minute. That's kind of the sort of the sweet spot for clips. So if I click continue, it then generates this particular, like the script that I did. And then, this is my favorite part.
Yeah.
So
you guys are going to like this.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see single. So that's what's showing right now. Or if I click split, what it does is it puts one on the bottom and one on the top. And what I can do is I can change the way, like I can go, okay, well, it looks good like that. And then there's a couple of things that I really like. Number one, apply to all. So it applies to the entire video. And then if I decide at one point, I go, no, I think I want Faye on top. No, I think I'll put me there. So you can actually change it as you go. So basically what it does is it splits it right in the middle so that you can then make a horizontal video into a vertical video. So
and still look good.
And still look good. Exactly. And then you can go through
number,
and it is the actual
transcription.
That's not the word I was looking for, but that's okay. You can actually change the color. You can change the font. You can change what it looks like. You can change the size of it. You can just literally make it bigger or smaller. If you want to, it's just drag and drop, and it's just for the entire thing. So your subtitles, that's what I was looking for. Captions was another word I was looking for earlier. So your captions are there. And if by chance, because I will say for this particular program, their captions are incredible. The words, how we say them and what we say are probably 99.9% accurate.
Which is great, because you've all seen the videos when somebody says something and the words do not match. And you're like, how did they get that word? It's usually names. Names,
like sometimes what'll happen if I say the word Faye, they'll put an E on the end of it. Sometimes with my name, they will. So you can very easily click on a word and then just click Fix Typo. So you can literally go through here and just make sure that all the typos are good, the transcript's good. And then it also, what's really interesting is it does take out your ums and your spaces and all of that kind of stuff. It's still in the video, so it doesn't edit the video. But as we know, people read videos.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it gets. People read videos.
I read subtitles on my movies.
Absolutely. We're actually watching something last night. We're like, there's something missing. Subtitles. And we had to go and turn them back on. So people read captions, which are really important. And once you have the captions scanned through and make sure they're good, your colors are good. And one thing that I really like is the animated color. So as you go through, you'll see that the word, like the yellow, follows what we're saying. And I can't tell you how accurate it is. Like, it is incredible. Like, I love it. And literally you would just play it through. You're good. And honestly, I very rarely do much of an edit because I think it creates about 10 clips in about a 30-minute video.
On its own, make sure we understand this. You don't have to do anything. It does it.
Nothing. I do nothing except click edit. I click split screen. I change this. I go apply to all. I scan the text to make sure we're good. I watch it once, and then I click the export button. In literally 3 minutes, I have a clip that I can take and I can put it on TikTok. I can put it on Reels. I can put it out as an ad. I can put it on YouTube Shorts. Whatever the case may be, I have a video that's ready to go.
So what I would say to everyone who's watching right now, pay attention to our feed in the next couple of days, especially if you go to YouTube, you will see our full episode of Tech City on this. But then if you notice, if you see us in your feed, so hopefully you subscribe to Mastermind City on Instagram and TikTok and everything else, you'll see one of these clips. So you'll actually see it in use, and that's really important. What's equally as important for us, for those of, we know a lot of our community are watching us right now, so those our Mastermind City members, we only give them tech that is easy to use. Nothing complicated. You don't need to know how to edit. You don't know how to do all these tech pieces. If you can upload a video, you pretty much can do this.
Yep, because it's literally upload, generate, edit, export. That's it. And then go to your reel, whatever, TikTok, whatever the case may be, and post. Now, as we showcased last week on Tech City, we have showcased in one of our other videos Publer, which is, again, our third-party scheduling. So if you have not watched that video, take a look at the YouTube channel, and we have the Publer review there, because we literally, again, we use this. So my exact process is this. I will export this video. I will go into Publer and I will schedule these clips to go onto TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. So there is nothing, and Faye and I were actually having this conversation before we jumped on about the length of time this used to take and the length of time it now takes. So if I think about the process that I used to use, which was I take our video, I put it into a manual place. What I used to do was literally chop it up manually in my video editor. I would then download that video, trim them all, upload them into, say, Instagram Reels, add captions, okay, because I don't have captions in my manual video editor. I would have to add the captions. I would then have to go in and edit the captions. I'm probably about, let's just say, about 20 to 30 minutes per video, right? Whereas this is about 2 minutes per video, because I can scan, I can extend the text or shorten the text. I can make sure it's spelled correctly, fix the frames, apply to all, and export, and I'm done. And I have that clip done. And then I just go through and I listen to the clips. I'm like, I have probably about 5. And I just want to give Minvo an incredible shout out, even though we already are here. They have made, again, their captions so accurate. The clips are engaging. Yes. They're not the boring parts where we're, talking about whatever. They really do hone in on the essence of the video so that we can take those clips. And honestly, I really haven't had to edit or extend many of the clips. They've chosen the right places. And I go, yeah, you know what? That is a really, I would have done that too. So
and no matter what we've looked at, and trust us, we've tried lots and lots and lots of programs. We still own them. And, but what we're trying to do in Tech City, for those of you who watch us every week, is we're trying to roll out every single thing we use that makes sense so you can see it. So, Stacy just said, last week we used Publer. So she takes the Minvo video, publishes it in Publer. It goes out everywhere. We did a couple of weeks ago talk about Taja, which is a YouTube party. It works with YouTube so that you actually can connect your YouTube channel. So your video is already on there, and it will optimize all of your hashtags, descriptions, etc. So all of these are literally just minutes to do any of this, but we use all of those. So as you watch us every week, you will know that not only did we use Minvo to do this, then we did use Publer, then we're going to use Taja to make sure that it is optimized in YouTube. And on top of that, everything else that we're going to be showing you in the next few weeks is probably interplaying into all this. So we're trying to bring you as much as possible, including we'll talk about some of the hardware we use as well. We've talked about it in the past. You can find everything if you're part of our community in Mastermind City, but as well, we're going to showcase everything we use, including lights, cameras, microphones. And, Stacy, just to let them know, what did we do today? Because our microphone stopped working.
You never know. You always have the backups of the backups, right? So right now, you'll see that we're wearing our little clippy things because we have it connected to my phone as opposed to a regular Yeti mic because the Yeti mic was not connecting to my computer. So with that, we needed to adjust. And when you become familiar with the equipment and you want to play with it and have a little bit of fun, all of a sudden when there's a problem, you know what equipment to go to. So there's quite a few AI programs that will write blogs, do transcripts and stuff like that. And most of them, just before we kind of sign off on here, a lot of them go by minutes. So if you upload a very long video, then you will use up more minutes. So just be wary of that. If you when you go to our resources page and you try out Minvo, just make sure that you are purchasing the right level,
right?
And that you're not downplaying. And that's something that we've learned from our past experience is that in the past, we've purchased a lower level of a particular program and we've gotten stuck. Yeah. We've gotten stuck because all of a sudden either our minutes have run out or we just haven't bought enough bandwidth, or we're not able to upload a video because of the size of the video. So just make sure you don't sort of fall into that trap.
Right.
So just make sure that you're buying the level of the program that makes sense for you. Yeah. And just because you don't think you're going to use it today, we're going to make sure that you do longer videos because we want you to do longer videos because that's where the trend is going. And like I said, YouTube has been on that trend since the beginning of time, literally since Google started. So do that longer video, but this just makes it so much easier to cut the clips and make it.
I'm going to just say for most people out there, most people are better at doing long videos than short videos because they don't understand how to make anything interesting in a very short time frame. True. So Minvo is actually taking that fear away from you because if you can talk about whatever you're talking about because you're knowledgeable, that's your expertise, and it might be a 20-minute video clip. Now Minvo can do it for you. They can just say, hey, here are the ones that we like that we think would be good as video shorts. So really great program. Can't say enough. We always want to shout out to all of those developers that are, looking outside the box, doing something unique and different and helping everyone out there to be more successful in a shorter time frame. And it's pretty inexpensive as well.
Absolutely. So thank you, Minvo. We love you, and we use it on a regular basis. So we look forward to sharing more tech stuff and trends with you next week.
Make sure you join us.